Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Control blind playthrough. And in the last episode, I completed the main game and got the platinum trophy. It has been a long journey, and if I've counted correctly, this is actually episode number
Jesse
50.
Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau
I
of
had
Control.
no idea, and
Still don't
I
quite
never
believe
thought
it.
that when I started this
You
recording,
always knew where we were headed,
it would turn into 50 plus episodes.
even if it was a dream. I feel Darlene reached out to me through the hotline. Problem in the foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Alright. Yeah, as I said, I never thought this game would turn into this many episodes. Hopefully you're still along for the ride. I need to find a fast travel point. Which one's closest? Looks like the one outside the mailroom. In here I've spent a lot of time. Here is where we fought. I think it was the first boss. Let's see. We can upgrade our Surge. Surge of Power, not a trophy. Seven ability points. Also, I am... Let's see. What should we upgrade? Melee damage. That's not gonna happen. Seize duration. Levitate. Yes, why not? Almost maxed it out. Let's see. I'm not gonna do any of those, I think. Can't really remember if it was... No. Either way. I was gonna change my clothes, but I guess we'll have to keep these on. And I hope the foundation is a bit more fun than the altered world events were.
Transdimensional. This place really suits Ati. So that etching is the door. Okay.
Well,
No time for sightseeing. The word said this was an emergency.
what sightseeing? This place is pitch black.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Well, hopefully this one is a bit lighter than AWE was, because
These crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like.
Can't control. Can't control in there. Can't crawl in there.
The foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything. Wolfman's found her way down here too.
Felt like this place was way too calm. Where am I? I'm over there. So I'm supposed to head to the right. So first we go to the left. See if there's... It's just... Ah, there's something on the other side. Okay. If we... Oh. You hit the ceiling, so... Can't get enough lift. If we do it like this... Nope. Never mind, probably nothing useful over there. And I hope in this DLC that we will end the hiss once and for all. There we go. Just gonna see something. I have 76 jukebox tokens. And I feel there is no point on having them, because I talked about that in a previous episode. I did play through the jukebox thing off recording. And I really didn't care for it, because there were like 4 different objectives you were supposed to do while you were in there. You can play higher tier difficulties to get better rewards, but they were so boring to play, because the layout was exactly the same every time, and the objectives never changed. So it got very repetitive very quickly. So that was actually, I think, kind of weak sauce, and I was a bit disappointed in that, because there is so much creativity going on in this game, so it feels odd that they will do something like that. Something so uninspired. But I don't want to bash this game. I have had a lot of fun with it. Beware of dangerous toxic geysers. Well, how close can you get? This is not the right way, but I want to see if there is... I'm wondering, since that is the second one I've gone past, or probably it's the same one as the first one I couldn't get to. But I'm wondering, is there perhaps some kind of new ability or weapon or mod or something you will unlock in this DLC which will give you access to that? Well, I guess we'll find out as we go along. Hopefully so. Or maybe it's just me being stupid.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
I see an echo. It's always nice when the game allows you to get the drop on your enemies. Let's see if we can drop them. Try that on for size. So far into this game, I have spent a lot of hours with the charge gun, and it never stops being fun. There we go. Because some weapons in games just keep being fun no matter how many times you fire them. Like in Doom, the BFG. Super fun weapon. But on the other hand, in the Doom games, all the weapons are satisfying to use.
I could really use my head of research right about now.
Because I
Marshall?
played through
You're alive.
Doom 2016, and I love that game.
Wait!
I
It's Jesse.
did start to play Doom Eternal. Didn't really get into that game in the same way I did with 2016. Just something about it that didn't appeal to me. I'm not sure really what it was.
He was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Investigate the nail. And I'm just running around picking up collectibles. That is one of those things, everyone knows how I feel about them. But when they are just in front of you, it's really hard not to just pick them. And I'm betting there is a trophy related to them. And we all know how much I love trophies, so not gonna go out my way to pick up any collectibles. But if I come across them, it's only like a 2-second interaction. But either way, let's see what's in here. Inside the nail. Explore the astral plane challenge.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
What? Okay, I choose which ability I want. Well, I'm gonna go for this one. Oh. That is probably how you're supposed to get up to that little area. That little crevice in the rock wall. Well, this was calm and quiet at least. Ah. Interesting. Super satisfying, if I do say so myself. But I'm hoping now, while we are in this calm area, there's been talks, nothing is confirmed at this point, at the point of this recording. It may have changed when this video is up.
Let's review. This broken pillar is called the nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks or keys.
Can I?
Or
Oh,
whatever to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple-ish. You with me?
that is probably one of those famous last words type of deals. And I am actually gonna end this episode right here, because this seems like a good point to end it. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.